Northamptonshire had the better of the opening day of their LV County Championship match at home to promotion chasers Yorkshire, an important game for both teams. Andrew Gale won the toss and batted, but lost Adam Lyth, fresh from his unbeaten 248 against Leicestershire, in the fifth over, as he couldn't keep a brute of a ball from David Willey out of the hands of James Middlebrook. Although a little off the pace in the push for promotion, Northants know from their own experiences from last year that the season isn't over until the fat lady sings. One thing is for certain, and that was that Willey hasn't given up the fight just yet. Another bumper was top edged for 6 by Phil Jaques. His partner Joe Root prides himself on his excellence, and so he had a right to be disappointed with the mode of his dismissal after he'd made 25. Ollie Stone, the beneficiary with the ball, just his second in only his second first-class appearance. Root had been going along nicely, but although the rate of scoring was now reduced, Yorkshire were still able to hold the upper hand, as Jaques was now joined by Gale in a healthy third-wicket partnership. Jaques looked on song, and the closest he came to getting out in the morning session was when he nearly threw his own bat onto his stumps, much to the amusement of all around him. David Sales, meanwhile, couldn't keep a grip on the ball when Gale, on 24 at the time, edged Willey to him just after lunch. It looked to be an important drop as Gale and Jaques continued to build the total. Jaques was the freest of the scorers, finding the boundary at regular intervals. It was an innings which was just beginning to put his side in control of this match. 2 fours in the same over off Lee Daggett took the Australian to his 50. With some exquisite timing bringing him a total of 7 fours and a 6, he'd reached his half-century off 101 deliveries. He now wanted to make hay for the rest of the afternoon. And for a while it appeared that he would do just that. His placement was spot on, and as a consequence, the boundaries kept coming as he took his partnership with Gale to 104 and the total onto 148. But it was now that Northamptonshire fought back. With 75 runs to his name, Jaques was late setting off to his partner's call for a quick single, and Daggett's direct hit from mid-off had him well out of his ground. Gale would have wanted to keep out of Jaques' way for a while, but 4 balls later, he gave Daggett another moment of glory with a catch off his own bowling. So with their skipper gone for 38, Yorkshire had to start again with 2 new batsmen at the crease and the total standing at 148 for 4. When those 2 batsmen are the forces of Gary Ballance and Johnny Bairstow, then you still have a chance. They added 27 for the 5th wicket, but Northants were not to be denied. Daggett had Bairstow LBW for 17 as he tried to whip a ball to leg. And after Ballance had struck Middlebrook for a big 6, Daggett struck yet again, with Rich Pyra completely miscuing his pull shot and somehow gifting Rob Newton a catch-up point on the offside. Pyra will be replaced by Tim Bresnan in this match if he is left out by England. Ballance brought up the 200, but then was another to give his wicket away with a pull off Middlebrook to Stone after making 24. And it was 211 for 8 when Adil Rashid drove the off-spinner to Alex Wakely at mid-on. The majority of the wickets had been the fault of the batsman, and that continued as Azim Rafiq now threw the kitchen sink at a delivery from Willey, only to find Wakely hovering in the deep. Stephen Patterson then decided to have a go to see if he could get his side to 250 for what could be an important batting bonus point come the end of the season. But 1 run short of that, he lost Moeen Ashraf, who was trapped in front by Andrew Hall, to what turned out to be the final ball of the day's proceedings. Northamptonshire know all about the importance of a single point after missing out on promotion by that much last year. They will be the happiest with their day, but now need to make it count with the bat on day 2.